Hey guys, today we're going to do the review like I said I was going to do on my last video, and we're going to be talking about the Hades pellets, JSB Diablo Hades pellets, and we're going to compare them to what is known as one of the best pellets for any of the FX air guns and for air guns in general is the JSB exact Jumbo Heavies, the 18.13 grains. We're going to compare the Hades to these ones. Well, there's the new Hades right there. Today's equipment, we're going to be shooting like 35 yards, I think. I'm gonna range it again just to make sure. I'll go ahead and show you the equipment. Side shot, scope cam, an iPhone to record the footage, Diablo Hades pellets, and they are 15.89 grains, and then the comparison pellets, which are the Jumbo Heavy Diablos, and they're 18.13 grains, and the Leupold RX 2800 TBR-W, and W stands for windage, in case you were wondering. Obviously the standard magazine, and this Caldwell sandbag, but it doesn't really have sand in it, it's like corn cob, and an FX Crown VP with a Leupold 6-18 VX II. The bipod I'm using is a Caldwell Bi-pod. It's just a normal one you get from Walmart. Alright y'all, I'm going to show you what I'm working with here, and then we'll get started. So I got the GoPro set up here, and then I got this big target set up, so I got plenty of different places to aim when the time comes. Let's go back up to the house and start shooting. So I have created a bunker hide little area. Not really a bunker, but a little hide to keep the sun off of me while I shoot. Alright guys, first off I'm going to shoot JSB Jumbo Heavies 18.13 grains. I'm going to shoot 10 rounds. I'm going to shoot 2 5-shot groups and see what kind of group we can get out of it. Okay, now I'm going to shoot 10 shots of the JSB Hades. They are 15.89 grains. I'm going to do 2 5-shot groups out of them. So the next I'm going to use is the JSB Jumbo Heavies. Okay, now I'm going to load 2 more in. One to shoot, or they're both going to shoot the metal flipper target, and one's going to be the Hades, which will be first, and then the JSB Jumbo Heavy. Now the Jumbo Heavy. So that one obviously hits just a little bit harder than the Hades, but the Hades is made to go in and stop and expand and do damage, versus the Jumbo Heavy is made to be a target pellet, and they go in and kind of just slap right through whatever you're shooting at. Alright, after turning my power wheel back up, I just put 10 shots in the same hole, basically right under where I was aiming, and that's with the Jumbo Heavies. I always want to say King Heavy, but it's the Jumbo Heavies. Now we're about to shoot 10 more out of the same gun, but we're going to be shooting the Hades, and we're going to see what we can get with a 10-shot group. Now wind is picking up. Alright, let's go down there and see what we got. Okay, so this shot group here was out of the JSB Jumbo Heavies. This one's a Jumbo Heavy. These are 5-shot groups. This is the Hades group. This is a Hades group. And this is the last 10-shot Hades group. And this is 35 yards. and then this is the last Jumbo Heavy group. So if you can't tell, they're very, very similar in how they shoot. And well, at 35 yards, I've shot it out to 90. If you look over my fence here, this target here on this tree is 45 yards. The one hanging in the middle there's 50 yards. That one's 70 yards. And then back here on this tree, let me step over a little bit. Back there on that tree, there's another one, and that's at 80 yards. They perform almost exactly the same. What I can say is that at further distances, the Hades it's a lot flatter shooting, because at 80 yards I'm hitting high versus hitting dead on at 80 yards with the JSB Jumbo Heavies. So let's look and see what kind of damage we got with these bottles. This bottle here I shot with the Hades pellets. It did actually go through right there, and I couldn't have hit it much more centered here, right in the middle, but it totally shattered bottle where it went in. It has a little tiny exit hole where it almost looks like it didn't want to come out, but it did. This one I shot with the JSB Jumbo Heavies. There's your entrance here, and it ripped open an exit here. It didn't look like it even slowed down in the water bottle. Here's a golf ball. Obviously a golf ball is just going to have a little hole in it. It doesn't really matter what you shoot it with. I want to find that 5.56 casing I shot. It should be right here somewhere. Maybe not. It hit. When it hit, it was sitting here, and when it flew after the shot, it flew up and it hit this paper right here, and it ripped it up pretty good actually. When it comes to accuracy, they're pretty even. They're pretty close to the same thing. Want to know about knockdown power? Yeah, it has plenty of knockdown power. The Hades do. The JSB Jumbo Heavies don't. They don't have the knockdown power that you would hope for. Really what it comes down to is the hollow points, when they hit, they expand and stop. And when you shoot something with a JSB or King Heavy, what happens or not King Heavy, dang it, there I go again. The Jumbo Heavy, what happens is it pokes a little hole and then it just keeps going. Like there's nothing to make it expand and stop. And what you really want is the energy of the pellet to stop inside of whatever you're shooting at, especially if you're a hunter. So with that being said, I think personally, I'm not gonna buy any more JSB Jumbo Heavies just because the performance out of these Hades pellets it's pretty phenomenal. You know, when you're talking about a hollow point or like a hunting pellet, the accuracy is there. So that's my suggestion to you. That's what I would do if I were you and buying a pellet gun instead of going to slugs. My next step is going to slugs with my 25 caliber. I'm still trying to decide if I should go slugs or 25 caliber slugs, or if I should convert my 25 caliber to a 22 caliber with slugs. I'm thinking more on the 22 caliber with slugs than the 25 caliber slugs, just because they're cheaper, and from what I see online with Gerard and Matt, I'm trying to remember his last name, I can't remember it, but with Gerard and Matt, they shoot the slugs, and out of the 22, and they love the slugs. So that's really what we're gonna go for. So stay tuned for more videos. This is me, and I'm out.